Hi guys, today I'm doing a video on my partner's Polo BlueMotion, which is a 2015/16 model, and as you can see in the background, there it is, very resplendent in white. We bought the car new about 4 months ago, and thus far it has performed absolutely faultlessly, and it's a real credit to VW despite what's going on in the current market vis-a-vis the diesel emission row which is brewing in the background. This car is a petrol, and as a result doesn't suffer from those problems. Fingers crossed. As you can see, the car is finished in white and looks excellent for a vehicle that costs around about £17,000 or so on the road. It's a 3-door version with standard spec, which I'll go through in a little bit with you. But the car is absolutely split mint out of the box, as you would expect from a car which is done in the region of 4,000 miles or so. Anyone looking to buy a car like this, I can guarantee you won't go far wrong, that's for sure. As you can see, it comes on 185 65s, 15-inch rims. The tyres are the special low resistance rolling tyres, which help achieve the impressive fuel economy of 60 miles to the gallon under normal driving conditions. It was bought from VW Volkswagen in Nottingham, who I've had a lot of dealings with, and they were exceptional in the transaction. The car is equipped with full central locking, which comes as standard, and to release, push the button and we'll take a look inside the car. For such a small car, it's surprisingly roomy, if that doesn't sound like a contradiction in terms. So what do we get as standard? Well, you get your normal rev counter, speedometer. They're reset deep into the actual dashboard, unlike the previous model which had them flat to the dash. These are more reminiscent now of the VW Golf. In the centre there we've got the oil temperature. To the right we've got the fuel gauge with the odometer reset there, clock there. To the left we have radio, media, phone. It can all be controlled from there. And if we just turn the ignition on, we'll have a little look. I can explain more fully what it's all about. I can start it out without it rolling backwards. There we go. Turn off. Right, so in the centre dash, as you can see, it starts off with the clock and the date. You've got a radio. So it brings up all the stations in the locale, and just by swiping near the screen it actually knows when you're going to be doing something. It won't do it on this actual screen here, but I'll show you on the next screen. So you can access, it's a touch screen, you can access all the various stations all the way through, come around through there once they're preset into the car as well. And then we have the media button there, which allows you to connect to your phone, which isn't connected at the moment. Then we have the setup button on the right, which you can load for your screen, date and time. Again, it's all touch screen, so you go date, time, you can set all the times up, etc, etc. Back button there. Language, keypad, etc., whether you want QWERTY or what you want, and the various languages, etc., units, KPH or MPH, which is great. And you've got your sound there, which allows you to set up the sound volume for the bass, mid, treble, and the fader, etc. Then you've got the car, which shows you exactly how economic you've been since the last start. At the moment the car's literally been started up. Oh, having said that, it's done 3 miles. So in 3 miles across town it's achieved 30.6, which is a little bit shy of the old 60 quoted, but you wouldn't expect to get anything near the average through town, and it was from a cold start as well. So it does actually have a special driving mode whereby you can actually see how good your driving is. We can access it. You can see how many miles we've done there from new. So it's only 1,883 miles from new, an average of 49 miles per gallon, which is pretty good. And it's showing here that we have 50 miles to the next refill. As you can see on the center binnacle here, console for the steering wheel, we have the cruise control, which is set here, and then resume there, and you can go up and down on that button there, which takes you to a faster speed. It's set, if you look on the steering wheel there, 20 miles an hour and 25 and 30 and 30 and so on and so forth. Cancel that out. Volumes there for the radio. On this side we have telephone, speak, and then shuffling backwards and forwards on the music. To the right we have the lights off, side, main, there. It doesn't have automatic lights on this vehicle, but I think that's necessarily a bad thing. Center console, we have air conditioning, recirculation, temperature, speed, fan speed, and also direction of the various venting. Above here have the hazard lights, rear demister, and we have there the start stop, which is standard on this car, which you can switch that off if you like. Air conditioning button there, recirculation button there. Okay. And then if you look in the back, you can see we've actually got quite a decent bit of space back there. It's only a 3-door, so it's quite difficult to actually show what space. In fact, what I'll do, I'll just jump out of the car. You can see yourself. There's quite a bit of space back there. If I sit in the back, I think we can accommodate that for me. I'm 5'9". As you can see, I've got plenty of space between myself and the front seat. Headrests which raise up as well, depending on where you actually want them. And a rear parcel shelf. Again, I'll show you a little bit more in the back of the car. Oh, and the centre armrest, which is standard, which rolls down there as well, which is quite nice for long journeys. Just getting out of the car. To the right hand side here we have window adjustment for the side mirrors, heating, standard, and then to the left and to the right, and setting it again, and then there's the central locking for the car, electric windows there. Boot space, plenty of boot space. As you can see, this clips here, which just makes stowage slightly more easy. Down there. And then you can fold the seats flat here. So you can fold the whole lot down flat. Which you can see there. It needs to fold the back seats up before that does, but I won't do that because I think you probably get the gist on that. And last but not least, we have the engine, which is a 1 litre petrol unit, producing 94 brake horsepower, I believe. And like I say, returning in the region of 60 odd miles to the gallon, average driving. 3-cylinder, so again, it's a very, very fuel economic car, and it drives very, very well as well, which I'll show you in a later video when I take this out for a spin. So there we go, a quick tour for anyone that's considering buying one of these vehicles. If you're looking for fuel economy with a decent bit of performance, then you really don't need to look very much further than this. So anyway, thanks for watching my video on the 1 litre Polo BlueMotion, and like I say, I'll be posting up another video in due course with a bit of driving involved there as well, so you can see what it sounds like inside the car and performance, etc, etc. Anyway, thanks for watching.